Going to read an excerpt from Conversations with Aurangzeb, a novel. Empress of the world, Jahan Ara, and yet what life did I live with all the riches of the world at my disposal, servants at my beck and call, and 8 elephants of my womb. My mother, in all the 17 years I knew her, walked about the palace with a full womb and heavy breasts. I never knew the joy of the burden of milk-laden breasts and a child-bearing womb. My body would never knew the pleasure of a man's love. All I had to care as my flesh were jewels. Sometimes I would see the royal horses and elephants fitted out with golden ornaments and opulent silks for their parades, and I would wonder how different I was from them. The men of the family could fill their zananas with Rajputanis until their offspring had but a pint of Mughal blood, and yet God forbid that a woman should fall in love with a Rajput. It was the liberal Akbar who brought this rule in, the tolerant emperor who invited pandits and priests and fakirs and digambars to spiritual debates at the palace, passed a law stating that no Mughal woman could marry a Hindu. So much for religious unity. The men could have their interreligious unions, of course. 30 wives, 300 concubines, religion no buy. And we women must guard their izzat by remaining virgins or marrying the men they chose. Once, as my palanquin was passing Chandni Chowk, I saw a beggar woman feeding her children. 2 infants pumped their fists as they lay on her lap and suckled, one at each breast. Her rags left little to the imagination. Seeing her, I was so struck with envy that it felt as if a hot rod had pierced through my womb, clawed through my breasts, and struck my heart. I was reading a passage from this novel, Conversation with Aurangzeb. That's the passage of Jahan Ara Begum's life story. Why I chose that passage? Jahan Ara's life, nobody has touched that subject till now. Though she has written an autobiography in Persian, nobody has translated that text till now. But I could read a portion of that autobiography in Persian from some translation, English translation. Her story is totally unheard of. About Roshan Ara, many books are there, but no one has touched Jahan Ara till now. We have to hear the stories of Mughal women who have been enslaved in the harems. Totally unheard of the slavery they lived, particularly, especially the Roshan Ara. She lived all through her life as a virgin. No marriage, nothing, no romance, no love. But her mother, Mumtaz, we know the story of Mumtaz, just opposite of Mumtaz, Jahan Ara. That's why I was reading that text.